It's been such a great show, learning so much about Lumio and obviously walking around, seeing everything else. I'd love to take the camera around, but hopefully we've got signal here as well. So great for you to join, and feel free to put your comments in the chat, anything about Lumio, and from there. So I'm joined by
Gemma Sanderson.
And Tushi uses Lumio brilliantly. I'm just going to throw a few facts about Lumio, how it's used within classrooms, or some great cool things, and hopefully you can see some as well. Obviously, leave what you think you like most about Lumio, put them in the comments below. So, what do you like about Lumio?
I love a shout it out. It's a quick and simple, easy activity, and I can just get everyone's opinion straight away, whether that is my students or teachers.
Fantastic. Favourite subject to use that in?
See, I teach primary, so use it in everything, but I think, oh, you put me on the spot. I think when I'm doing science lessons and social studies, brilliant for that.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Excellent. So, moving on to the next person, I'm joined by Chris here. Has got some fantastic knowledge about smart, about accessibility, and uses Lumio greatly as well. So, Lumio. Why are we going to use Lumio?
I love Lumio, and I love Lumio because practice. There's so many ways for students to practice their learning, really develop those retrieval pathways, and have fun while they're doing it. And number two, digital manipulatives. Students can practice learning, they can move things around, and I don't have to use language. I can use images and have them do all kinds of work without actually testing whether or not they can spell.
Hey, always love that one. Make sure you spell your comments correctly in the chat, so pop those in there. And we're also joined by Glenn this afternoon as well. Glenn is absolutely a whiz, and I can stand up a little bit straighter about Lumio as well. So Glenn, if anyone's thinking about using Lumio, what's the best things about it?
I think in terms of the engagement for the students in the classroom, the class collaboration, maximising the use of existing hardware in the classroom, and just really generating that collaborative learning piece with the children.
Absolutely. The way they collaborate together, actually either on the front of the class, on their smart boards as well, or on your student devices, really good to see that. Hopefully you've got some great ways to collaborate with your students as well. I'm also joined by Joe here as well. So Joe, introduce yourself. Tell us about Lumio.
I'm Joe Copeland. I'm manager of product management for Lumio, and I am most excited about our new organization libraries and shared library features, and the co-editing feature that will let teachers collaborate on materials together.
Ooh, a bit of an insight there of what's coming next in Lumio as well. Thanks very much. And check out those shared plans. If you haven't seen them, go onto the main Lumio website, lum.io, and see through those yourselves, the way you can actually collaborate with each other as well. So I'm also joined by Quinton here as well. Quinton knows loads about different products of Smart, works for a reseller here based in the UK. So if you're looking into a school and they're using any sort of technology, why would you recommend them to have a look at Lumio?
I love the fact that using Lumio, you can make connections between the teacher and their class, that you can run what's on the board on devices. I've walked into classes where the teacher's already got prepared quizzes, and so I'm unexpected, and they just go, everybody, here's the quiz, get onto your Lumio, and the class just open up to Lumio, and away they go, and there's this wonderful connection between them and the teacher, and I just love the way that Lumio enables that.
Absolutely, thank you so much. Yeah, so those connections with your learners, that you're not just passively doing that content, that they can actually be part of it and be part of their learning and see it and be involved with it, is absolutely key as well. So, all the way from over the other side of the pond, as if by magic, Casey, Lumio, just get hyped up us, get us excited about everything about it.
I mean, I think that everyone's covered so many great things, but the thing that I love most about Lumio are the educators that are using it and our community. We learn so much from each other, and I every day I see our community sharing different ideas that they have and ways they're leveraging Lumio for the classroom, and to me, that's number one.
Absolutely. Yes, that community is brilliant, and the way that we really can learn from each other, and as teachers, we need that input ourselves. Otherwise, everything's very kind of tricky on there. So if you are using Lumio, like I said, we'll put the link underneath anyway. Lumio, lum.io. Once you've signed in, that single sign-on, at the top of the page, you will see a place if you want to join the communities and you want to be part of that as well. So also joined by Kane, back over this side of the pond. Yes, he's got his Smart shirt. I think he's going for a run later on as well. But Kane, Lumio, tell us anything, absolutely anything.
Well, in terms of Lumio, why people love it is just because of the accessibility of it. for the teachers, for the learners, but mainly with it being a one-stop shop with everything involved, your games, your assessments, just really making it a really engagement within the classroom. So it's a great tool.
Super, thanks very much. Great tool to use as well. So I think we've gone through absolutely everyone on the stand as well. So it's great to hear your views, great to kind of have your input as well. So thanks for your comments, thanks for your messages as well. And I think we need to end with Andrea here, that you may have seen on socials once or twice. So can you kind of sum up everything in a succinct manner about Lumio, about where to go, how to join Lumio, what you're kind of really going to get out of it once you do join?
Yes, of course, I'd love to. So all you need to do is go to lum.io. If you don't have an account, you can sign up for free and get started and try it out. Really, it is a web-based, cloud-based learning platform where you can bring all your existing files, whether it's a PDF, PowerPoint, Google Slide, even if you're a Canva lover, bring those into Lumio and then layer on all of the interactive elements that Lumio has to offer.
Awesome, thank you so much for summing all that up. So just before we close, again, please put those comments on there, please share this, please share on socials. There's been loads of great stuff about our vending machine, which is just off camera as well, and all the great goodies involved with that. But how are you using it? What are you loving about Lumio? Or are you using it for the first time and connect with others that are actually going to make that real difference to the outcomes in your classrooms as well? So for now, from Lumio, thanks very much from the whole team. It's been a pleasure to spend a few minutes with you and hopefully see you all soon. Bye all.